Okay, I'm reloaded. Big Dappuccino here. I just want to get this started and not really take up too much time before I start this episode because I did it on spur of the moment. I did a little research, but I usually don't do an episode this late, a video, I should say. But this is going to be odds and ends number 12, and we're going to take a look at the cars, the premium cars that I had in show and tell number 86. So let's get into it without further ado. We had 4 cars. This is the Datsun 280Z. I think that's 1982 280Z from Matchbox, the Superfast series, and I think it's 2019. But because of what was going on with COVID, it just started hitting stores, I guess. Some of them got them around Christmas time, but most of us didn't get it until like maybe January, February, so on. My store, of course, being all late as it was, didn't really get into, I guess, later on. But people were taking and snatching this one off the shelves. I just got it like around now, and we're at what, end of September, early October. So early October when I got this last week, and it is what it is. We all know, a lot of collectors know the gripes with Matchbox mainline. We're not even talking about premium, the super fast and moving parts and stuff. How impossible it is to keep up with them because most stores don't stock. You know, I'm just gonna move the packaging, just doing that to keep focus. And this is the model, of course. Got the doors open on it. It has no headlights, like I said in the video for show and tell 86. I didn't really like these wheels because it does not have a gold lip on the rims, and the wheels are white. It looks weird. They should have just made them all white or made them all gold, in my opinion. It probably looked better in all white. But the gold trim is just near the end of the rim, the edge. It has tail lights, which are pretty much detailed. Interior, as always with Matchbox, is chunky. The coolest feature about this is the opening doors. They did the T-tops, even though it looks painted, it doesn't look the same as this. It don't look like actual glass. They went the cheap route for the T-tops. The glass itself looks good. I mean, the plastic, I should say. It's supposed to be glass, you know what I mean. But it's a pretty cool car. But I wanted to compare it to an older. This is a Hot Wheels. I think I've shown, if you are subscribed to my channel, probably seen this car in a previous video going way back. Probably, I think over a year to, I want to say a full year. But yeah. And this purple Hot Wheels Nissan 300ZX is based on the Z31 version of the 300ZX that was produced from 1983 to 1988, and it was designed by Larry Wood for the 1996 Hot Wheels main line. Metal fillet purple with the they call them what's that, Kanji, I think that's what it is. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Kanji characters on the side and the hood right here, which is basically supposed to be Japanese writing. SP5 wheels, China, cast in China. But I just did this because this is the only car I know had the same feature as the Superfast. Even though this is a later model. This is 280Z. This would be the successor to the 280Z. This was the first version of the 300ZX. But I want to compare a Greenlight, which is early, a Z. It's a Z theme, but this is an earlier Z. And this bad boy. I forgot to do this. Does this? I think this hood might open backwards. I probably don't have time to mess with it to get it to open. I think it don't open. It just looks like it opens. And this is a green, like I said, Greenlight 1970 Datsun 240Z from 2017. I think it was a hobby exclusive. But I just want you to see scale. Even though the Z is supposed to be the older Z, well, the 280 is probably just a little bigger than the 240. And the 300 is probably a little bit bigger too. But look at the scale. There's no way that these cars are supposed to be this big, in scale compared to the earlier Z. Even though the 300ZX is a little bigger and probably wider, but just wanted to point that out. It's still a pretty good car. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you have more premium brands that you can, choose from. Well, next we're gonna move on to the we'll do the police cars. We have which is 2020 series Greenlight Hollywood, and it's the Fast and the Furious, not Fast and the Furious, I'm sorry. Got Fast and the Furious in the brain. It's gone in 60 seconds. And it's collectibles. I don't know. They've done this before. Because I have Eleanor. But I guess it was just Greenhouse Hollywood, and they were telling you it was Eleanor. But I don't know if they're going to do a whole series of different cars. Because if so, trying to get this 73 yellow Mustang that was in the original Gone in 60 Seconds that came out in 1970. But right now we're talking about the police car, which is a 1992 Ford Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. And that's the black one. The hood does not open on this one, I don't think. No. And we want to compare it to the older Greenlight I have, which is a 2018 Hot Pursuit series from Greenlight. It's the Atlanta Police Deco, which is a white one. as opposed to the black one, which is the new one. And already it has attracted dust. That's the thing about black cars, man. Black stuff, period. When it's plastic or whatever, even when it's clothing, it attracts so much lint. And this is the California Highway Patrol. Off the rip, we can see that the light bar is different. This is a 2008, which I thought they stopped making Crown Victorias in 2002. That shows you I don't know everything. Yeah, this is supposed to be 2008. I guess we see some similar differences. This is the early one. You can see it's around the same size, but this one, tail lights are definitely different than this one. I think the headlights are similar. For some reason, this, I guess it's more arrow, but it looks, this is the early one, it looks more arrow. This one is the later one, but it has more of a prominent grille, like an older car. And a big difference in these, as far as castings, diecast castings, is this one do it. Now it's acting up. And these green lights, sometimes they're temperamental. I know somebody told me you need to go ahead and get a, excuse me, my hand was showing. You need to go ahead and get that tripod. And me being stubborn, I need to go ahead and get that. This hood actually opens, but it's being stubborn. And there it is. It just doesn't stay open. I have another car up here who does the same. I don't know if you can see the engine. But there it is. Of course, the deco is way different. I like this one better. Even though the black looks more official. And I like this light bar. But this is the Crown Vic. Everybody knows. I know. Generation. I never really paid attention. Because even though they have another version of the Ford Crown Vic, which is a Mercury, it's called the Mercury Marauder, and that's what most guys wanted rather than the Crown Victoria, even though they would drive a Crown Victoria, they didn't have no choice. It was like a beater or a hoopty or something like that. But yeah, that's the Crown Vic. Next, we're going to get into, let's get into the 1964 Plymouth Sport Fury 426 Max Wedge. And I was incorrect in saying this is a Hemi. I think the actual engine is called a Wedge. Because usually if it's a Hemi, they'll say it's a Hemi. The Hemi only means is they call them Hemis because it's the shape of the heads of the car on the engine. That's all it is. But cubic inches wise, it is a 426. And this is a 2022. Greenlight GL muscle. And this is the actual car. Tail lights. The wheels actually match the interior. You know, it has the contrasting white top. It's well executed, as we can see. Nice engine detail. Nice headlights, nice grill. You got the indicators. They're on the inside, pretty much inside the front bumper. I think the wheels are authentic looking. Little hubs, white wall tires. Should look like this trim already gonna fade. It look like a little imperfection right there. I was testing a theory in tail lights. This is a I think a 1964 Plymouth Sport Fury. But I had this car, which is a Auto World, different brand, of course, than Greenlight. It's part of the Round 2 family. And I wanted to contrast it because it's a 1961 Dodge Dart Phoenix. And being that I know what I know about Mopar, I think this is a 2019 or 2018. I'm not sure. I know I got it in 2019. That doesn't mean it's a 2019. They never put the, maybe it's on the bottom of this. I doubt it. If it is, I got it in 2019 though, so I think it's 2019. And I'm sorry. And this is the, like I said, the Dart Phoenix. But I think there are similar. Of course, two different makers, so they're gonna have different executions. I think the headlights are somewhat similar, even though it's a 3-year difference. This being a 61, of course, it's wider. Got some dust on the plastic right there, and let's see if it cooperate. It has one of them funny hoods, just like that Crown Victoria had. Yeah, I really need that tripod. There it is. You can see the engine detail. It has good detail. It just has some horrible hinges. Not the best craftsmanship on the hood. I guess this is probably an older casting. Even though they tried to say it was, they never used it before. Let's look at the rear. And you see somewhat similar tail lights, but this is older. This is 61, but you can see some similarity in the body style. You gotta remember it's two different diecast companies, so their execution is gonna be slightly different. This is so wide. The Auto World is usually scale wise on point more than anything for round 2, which is weird because usually round 2 the Johnny Lightnings are real narrow and Greenlights are usually wider. For some reason this Greenlight is very narrow, so I don't know who's scale wise who's more correct. I think this may be more correct. There's some age difference, but you can tell that they're siblings in a way. Mopar, you can see the similarity, even though this is 61 and that's 64, and this is being a Dodge and this being a Plymouth, but you can tell it came from the same, pretty much the same time period. that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Let's get to the piece dollar resistance. Oh, my favorite. About that. And that's another 2020 Greenlight. And this was the Moe's 1969 Dodge Charger Mayhem. Greenlight Detroit Speed Incorporated series, which is a new series, I think. Because it says Series 1. Yeah. This is the first 69 Charger I seen listed for Greenlight. They probably had one in the past. Oh, I'm pulling out the wrong car. That's going to be the comparison car. Like I said in the video, Show and Tell 86, I do not like these wheels at all. It's supposed to be more Martin, but these wheels don't even have a lip on them. Wonder are they like that in real life? I should look it up online and see, because I think that's a TV show or something, or online thing. So I think I heard of this Charger. I think it was at SEMA, I think a couple of years ago. The car show they usually have in Las Vegas. I like the indicators on the bottom. A lot of detail. You can see the word Charger written on the grill. Engine. Man, it's okay. I've seen better. The execution is good with the body lines. Can't really see the interior. Looks like a bench seat. Interior is black. All that trim is cool. Tail lights are cool. The pipe detail, rear exhaust detail is good. I have Greenlight 68 Charger, which was from Greenlight Hollywood Series 2018, but I had it since 2019. I actually think it was part of 2019 series. Don't think it was part of 2018 series. I think they probably started using the casting around 2018, but I could be wrong. But this is a cool ride right here, and this is the difference. How you could tell difference between a 68 and a 69 Charger is the tail lights. 69 has these slightly rectangle with some kind of angle looking tail lights. They're long, and the this Charger tail lights are actually modeled, and many people who worked at Chrysler have said this, supposed to mimic the tail lights of a Ferrari. So they got the 4 circular tail lights. And I think the grill is pretty much the same. The actual body, they didn't do too many changes. Yeah, that's the difference too. They divided the grill for 69, put this metal piece right here in real life. That's why it's reflected right there. And it's full right here. Yeah, the grill is like uninterrupted. But these, and when the headlights come out on the end, those panels they move away, and that's how your headlights come out. And it's the same thing with this one. Just had this little divider right here, metal divider. And the 70 Charger is similar. I think they used the same body. They just made some cosmetic changes. The grill, you can automatically see the grill is different. just showed, yeah, I showed the engine detail. This one, it don't open for some reason. This was a Greenlight. The bronze one is a Greenlight too. It's from, I want to say it's from the Barrett Jackson collection series of Greenlight. And I got it in 2019. But I think we had the cast ever since 2018. It might be 2020. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But I got this year. So I'm thinking this is part of the 2020 series. I think it is Barry Jackson. I know someone has a Hemmings series. But I think that is Johnny Lightning. I think it's Greenlight. I don't know if the tail lights are the same. They are different because this one is separated. And I think this one, it's about the same. Tail lights are longer. It's like they try to connect. It reminds me of a, what's the name of that car? It's basically same body, Dodge Coronet, the Super B. But I'm ranting. So, this is the Mayhem Charger. A lot of people are getting this. I haven't seen this on nobody's channel yet. But I'm sure somebody else is going to put it up there. I'm shocked that they haven't seen it on nobody else's channel yet. This is going to be red hot. And it's going to be popular with customizers too. You know why. Just like as this should be. It's the same model as the Hot Wheels version of Dominic Toretto's car from Fast and the Furious. Pretty much that's it, man. That's odds and ends number 12. I'm going to end it there. I want to thank the subscribers for your support. I also want to thank the random viewers for viewing this video. Like I always say, not the best diecast channel, but not the worst diecast channel either. Please hit the notification if you're encouraged to do so, and subscribe. Until next time, this is Big Dappuccino signing off. This is Odds and Ends number 12.